So here's the story of Arthur Guinness. In the 1700s, Ireland was dealing with a serious problem. Clean drinking water was hard to find, and often what people would go to in lieu of clean drinking water was hard liquor, because whiskey was invented in Ireland. They'd go to gin and whiskey. It was rampant, so drunkenness was tearing through communities, like just drunkenness everywhere. Poverty, crime, broken families, it was just the state of things. And Arthur Guinness saw it. He knew it was a problem. He was troubled by it, and he prayed about it. He was a Christian man. And he famously attended a service. This is how the legend goes, right? This is one of those things. You don't know how many of these details are true and how many are not, but I love the story, and it illustrates the point whether it's true or not. He famously attended a service where John Wesley preached, and we're a Wesleyan theological denomination. So John Wesley is preaching at a famous church in Dublin. And we don't know what John Wesley's topic of the day was, but we know that his topic had a huge impact on Arthur Guinness. And one of the topics that John Wesley talked about often was this idea that as a Christian, you should make all you can, save all you can, and give all you can. Make all you can, save all you can, give all you can. That's how he defined stewardship. Sometimes Christians are deceived into thinking that to be faithful to God, we must live in poverty. That's not the case. There are many scriptures where Jesus is pointing people towards good stewardship that increases wealth. But the key is that as you increase wealth, you are not increasing wealth in order to store up in your own barns and keep for yourself as if it belongs to you. You increase wealth as a steward of God's resources. That's why John Wesley said this. And Arthur Guinness seemed to understand this teaching. He had inherited wealth. He had earned some wealth through businesses. And he decided to start a brewery. But a brewery that brewed a different kind of drink. It was a dark stout beer that had lower alcohol content than the gin and whiskey that was common drink at the time, and was actually more nourishing, had more calories, and would make up for people's calorie deficits. And the idea was simple. Create something people would drink that would not destroy their lives in the same way. But it didn't stop there. He didn't just make a product that he could profit off of. As his business grew, he was one of the first businesses ever to pay for his employees' health care. This is 1700s. Pay for his employees' health care. He would give them regular paid time off. That was unheard of at the time. He would use profits from the company to start Sunday schools. He built schools. He built hospitals. He built infrastructure in his community to help people. And he said, this is why I made this business. I didn't make this business to profit off of beer. I made this business to make my community better. Because it wasn't his money. These were not his resources. They were something that he saw as entrusted to him by God.